Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Paulo Spironi. I am the manager of strategy, governance, and innovation at the PRME Secretariat, where I lead the PRME Global Student Initiative. It's an immense pleasure and an honor for me to be leading this presentation on the PRME Global Student Sustainability Awards in the 2024 PRME Global Forum, accelerating our global agenda. I have here who have been an outstanding partner throughout this journey, Enes Kadot and Bindu Agrawal. And we also have 3 students here celebrating, being the face of the powerful student agents of PRME, and who also went through the entire journey of the Sustainability Awards: Sofia Gantini, Rochelle Prasad, and Sheikh Pasha. So with no further ado, let's start our session. Let's start it by telling you a little bit about PRME Global Students, our global network by and for students. As you know, we have only 3 students here on the stage, but PRME has more than 3 million students worldwide. And these students, they are now extending their learning journey from the classroom to the campus and the surrounding communities in their universities. They are taking meaningful action to drive advanced sustainable development and responsible management. So they do so through student organizations, and these student organizations are meaningful players in this ecosystem. They are partnering with different sectors: business, nonprofit sector, public sector, in not only demanding but pursuing the change they want to see in the world. They are for sure catalysts, accelerators of our common agenda in their localities, in their regions, countries, and in the world. So PRME Global Student was created as a space to connect these student organizations and to empower their efforts and leverage their impact, because each one of these dots are outstanding students taking action today. And one of these are Sheikh Pasha, the other is Sofia Gantini, the other is Rochelle Prasad. They are doing their amazing work, and what we want to enable is these connections that will expand their impact on the field. So that's the main purpose of PGS. And we do so with 2 major components. We have a team of regional leaders. So we have 18 leaders paired and working in 9 regions across the world to connect student organizations with our global movement, to represent PGS in the various advocacy arenas, and as a student holding great expertise on project management, team coordination. They are also entitled to rethink, to improve PRME Global Student governance as a living body. We also have our second component of our infrastructure to serve the student organizations on the ground and the students behind them, our portfolio of 5 projects. All these projects are led by students, by Global Task Force of Students, with 2 coordinators each and up to 6 members. So let's talk about this special initiative, the PRME Global Students Sustainability Award, that brings us here today. The PRME Global Students Sustainability Award was planned as a 2-phase tournament. We first have a regional award, the first phase, and then a global final, which were sponsored, led by our great friends from Marketplace Simulations. The story started last year, so we have a long road together to reach this day, going from a planning stage, the regional award, to the global finals, to land today on this award ceremony session. Let's talk about the regional awards. So we received 119 submissions from 46 countries and all the regions, all the corners of the world. And we divided these submissions in 8 regional awards. Here, I want to give a pause and a special thanks to all the PRME chapter chairs, co-chairs, steering committee, professors, and the PGS regional leaders who were the driving force behind promoting the submissions, taking care of the students while applying, and building all the process and materials and documents behind the regional awards. To get the 8 regional winners, we had the outstanding contributions of 8 regional judging committees. These judging committees, they analyze the submissions, taking into consideration an evaluation criteria of 5 points, 5 components. How far the student organizations were advancing the SDGs and the 7 principles for responsible management education, how their activities were built on creative approach, what was the impact they had in the university ecosystem and behind it in the local and regional communities, how engaging with the student organization work was a pivotal step on the individuals, the students' learning journeys, thus promoting student development. And although we, for sure, qualify the global cooperation, we qualify the diversity of the cultural, the context, the local context. We also aim to identify student organizations which their activities and strategies could be replicated and foster a global cooperation. So here I want also to give a special thanks to the 36 worldwide judges. As you may see here, we have students for all corners of the world and faculty. So this was a beautiful student and faculty effort, bringing 2 perspectives to analyze in a quantitative way and a qualitative way the applications collected. So I want to thank all these people listed here for their efforts on building the PRME Global Student Sustainability Awards, and especially to select the 8 regional winners that I'm be pleased to present to you right now. Starting in alphabetical order by Africa. Here we have the Youth for Sustainable Development at the British University in Egypt, our regional winner in Africa. As you may see, they focus on empowering university students within and behind the campus to contribute to the SDGs. From the East and Southeast Asia plus Oceania, we have Business Management Society from Ramon de Rosario College of Business in De La Salle University in Philippines. The Business Management Society, they foster holistic engagements between the participants, serving also surrounding communities and organizing events on the campus to be a catalyst of nation building, social dependability, and economic development. In Eurasia, from Kimap University in Kazakhstan, we have STEAM Battles. The STEAM Battles is an organization that fosters learning environments by providing equal opportunities for education to everyone. They, through their competitions, they are able to tackle various sustainable development goals. In Europe, we have the University for SDGs from Foscari University of Venice in Italy. They have been organizing events throughout the country, not only in Venice, where they promote this dialogue between the academic world, business institutions, and third sector entities. From Latin America, in Peru, Universidad Privada del Norte, we have the UTDPEC, the use of technology for the development of people and environmental care. They use technology as a pulling factor and the driving force to bring in students and connect them with surrounding communities, especially high schools, to promote inclusion, service learning, and drive for equitable society. So their students are perceived as agents of change in their environments. In the Middle East, here represented by Sofia Gantini, we have the Sustainability Club from the College of Interdisciplinary Studies at Zayed University in the United Arab States. The Sustainability Club, Sophia will tell more about them later on. They are empowering the students with the skills to champion sustainability. And they are committed as future leaders to make a positive impact on the planet. In North America, also represented here today by Rochelle Prasad, we have the Spark Foundation from Betty School of Business in Simon Fraser University, Canada. They have been working in various activities for empowering the next generation through life education, with a strong focus on SDGs and building strong economic for all people, inclusive prosperity for all, including activities during COVID-19 relief. From South and Central Asia, the regional winner is Transforming Rural Youth from Waksen University in India, here represent for our colleague's sake. They have been serving rural communities around Oxford University in India and leading and fostering entrepreneurship and innovation. So the rural communities, exploring young people as agents of change, can prosper and can develop inclusive economies within the rural zones. So all these 8 regional winners, and congratulations to all of them for the amazing work they are doing on the ground. And also congratulations for all those who apply, because we saw so many impactful student organizations. It was hard to select these 8 winners, so beautiful stories of institutions, groups, but also people behind them. These 8 regional winners advanced to the global finals. And we were able to, by playing the conscious capitalism competition offered by the marketplace simulations, we were able to select one global winner that will be announced soon in the same stage we are now. So now I would love to hand over to my colleagues from Marketplace Simulations, Ernest Cadot and Bindu Agrawal, to tell more about what is the conscious capitalism competition and its importance to drive the PRME Global Student mission of transforming management education with the student agents we have all over our global community. Ernie, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Paulo. It's a pleasure to be here, and I definitely want to congratulate all the finalists. Just listening to the description of the work that you have done, it's very impressive and awe-inspiring. And I think you are great examples to people, students especially, all over the world. So I'm Ernie Cadot. I am the author of the Conscious Capitalism Simulation.
Hello, I'm Bindu Agrawal. I'm consultant with Marketplace Simulation, and I'm from India.
And we were the hosts for this Conscious Capitalism competition. Paulo wanted a pinnacle experience. Certainly all the regional winners have achieved great things and working in their community with their school. And he wanted to take it to the next level, where the students would be able to apply the principles that they have been using throughout their program, to apply them within a business context. And we have created the Conscious Capitalism simulation. That's based on the principles of taking care of all stakeholders and managing with purpose, having a conscious culture, and these types of things. And so in this competition, the students had to manage a business for 6 business quarters, and take care of all the normal business activities of marketing, finance, accounting, operations, HR, and so forth. But at the same time, lead an organization that is takes responsibility for all stakeholders and works to have a positive societal impact. And so what we want to do is tell you a little bit about that competition and the simulation they participated in. But first, let me just tell you a little bit about Marketplace. So Marketplace is a global organization. We offer simulations all over the world in many different languages. And we've had well over 1.3 million students and executives that have had participated in a Marketplace simulation as part of their business education. We have simulations that are of all different kinds. This bubble map gives you an idea of where our student users are on a global scale, and also just demonstrates that our involvement is global, just like PRIME and the PRIME Global Student Organization. So if I could have the next slide, Paulo. What I want to do is just let you know we have simulations, all kinds. They can last 20 minutes, a few hours, weeks, and an entire semester. And they cover undergraduate, graduate, and executive level training. We cover all the different disciplines. We have course simulations, capstone simulations. Students can play individually at their own pace or on a team against classmates. And that's really the most invigorating way in which students participate in a simulation. There's so much energy that comes from playing against people that you know very well. And there's a great deal of delight in being successful, and also a challenge that you're playing against those individuals that you have a personal relationship with. The whole thing is that Marketplace provides a new and a better way of engaging with students. Those who are in the audience here that are on the faculty or are teachers, you change your role from being an instructor or a teacher to being a business coach. And so your interaction with the students is really at a very profound level, where you can help them understand the practice of business as well as the practice of being a socially responsible individual that's leading a business. So if I could have the next slide. And we have here a video that will introduce you to the challenge that these 8 teams experience. So go ahead and play that.
What is the main purpose of a business? Generations of entrepreneurs, economists, and educators have believed that the sole purpose of business is shareholder wealth. Businesses driven by profit have created job opportunities, technological advancements, and improved standards of living. Yet, the pursuit of profit has sometimes caused harm to the environment, customers, employees, and society. Is it time to make a change? New business philosophies, such as triple bottom line, principles of responsible management education, sustainable development goals, environmental social governance, socially responsible investment, and conscious capitalism, call for businesses to not only focus on shareholders, but to recognize the needs of employees, customers, suppliers, communities, and society. Many accrediting bodies now require schools to develop leaders who can manage the impact of business on the world. As educators, we have the opportunity to shape the mindset of future business leaders. We can become the catalyst of this change. How can your school facilitate this shift in business philosophy? The Conscious Capitalism Business Simulation by Marketplace helps business schools develop business leaders who can manage both profit and business's societal impact. More than 60,000 students and executives from educational institutions around the world have already benefited from the conscious capitalism simulation as part of their business education. How does it work? Students work as an executive team, running their own business in an online game environment. Over the course of several business quarters, they experiment with business decisions and compete against other companies. Students analyze the market opportunity and devise a business strategy. They design products to satisfy the customer's needs and develop advertising campaigns to persuade potential customers to buy. Students set up sales outlets around the world and manage production to fulfill customer demand. They learn to strike the balance between doing well through profit maximization and doing good through socially conscious management. For example, their company's HR manager is concerned about the monotonous nature of production work, lowering employee satisfaction and productivity. She wants workers to be cross-trained and have more variety in their job. Reports start coming in about a product defect that could harm customers and hurt the company reputation. The workers worry about the health effects of harmful chemicals and airborne particles they inhale in their workplace. The local community is unhappy with the factory's impact on the environment. Students must decide how to address these issues while handling the usual challenges of running a business. Should they worry about environmental concerns? Should they invest more in workers? Or the quality of products to make customers happier? Should they spend money to improve supplier relationships, the health of their employees, or make a difference in the community? These are tough choices to make since there is not enough money to do all that is needed. Students discover what drives sales, profits, customer perception, employee morale, company reputation, and more. They learn that taking care of all stakeholders can increase the bottom line. As students make realistic business decisions and immediately see the results of their actions, they internalize key business concepts and the principles of socially responsible leadership through practice. Socially responsible leaders can create a better future. The conscious capitalism simulation can help you develop the minds that will lead this change.
So as you can see there, that this was a very challenging simulation for the 8 regional winners. And you know, to take care of so many different facets of a business and their societal impact, it required a really sincere effort to be conscious of all stakeholders. Now, what we did is they played the simulation for 6 business quarters, and we determined the top 3 teams based on the cumulative balance scorecard and the conscious scorecard. The balance scorecard looks at traditional metrics like profitability, market shares, customer satisfaction, productivity, and so forth, and how they manage the company to do well in all these traditional metrics. The conscious scorecard looked at the opportunities they had to do good as well as do well. They, as illustrated in the video, there were challenges that were coming at them in the same way they would come at any business, and they had opportunities to make contributions to their community and society, and they had to make a lot of tough choices. So based on these 2 things, we identified the top 3 teams.
Good. Now let's call them to the stage, starting by Sofia Gantini, who is from the Sustainability Club in the College of Interdisciplinary Studies in Zayed University, and who was leading her project, her company on the conscious capitalism competition, Carbon Cruise. Sofia, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Paulo, for the introduction. During the competition, I had the pleasure of coming up with Carbon Cruise, as you said. So here I'll talk about our Sustainability Club. My name is Sofia Gattini, and I'm the Vice President of the club, as Paulo said. In the club, our mission is to empower students with the knowledge and the skills needed to champion sustainability. Our key activities include monthly SDG-related company collaborations, in where companies come in and they briefed us as students on what they are doing and what's their impact, and yearly participation in the COP simulation organized by the British University in Egypt, which was actually the Africa winner of this, the regional PGS award. In collaboration with the United Nations Development Program that they do every year around November. These activities enhance the students' understanding of climate action and sustainable development, while also building vital skills in diplomacy, leadership, public speaking, and others. We have seen firsthand how our efforts have inspired a culture of sustainability in our campus and have motivated so many students to join COP28, which happened here in the country last year. This work has allowed us to connect with industry leaders, gain practical insight, and participate in hands-on projects that make a real difference. I believe that this has better prepared us as students to tackle complex sustainability challenges, which brings me to participating in the Conscious Capitalism competition, which was remarkable. The simulation challenged us to think critically about the principles of responsible management and sustainability in the business context, as we saw in the video. We learn about the importance of integrating ethical practices into business strategies, but while also considering the social and human impact of our actions. Personally, I think the experience reinforced my commitment to making sustainability a core part of my future career. So really, thank you for this experience. Thank you for allowing me this time to speak and for introducing my club. And I really look forward to listening to the results later on. Thank you.
Okay, Bindu?
So yes, next we have the second top winner from North America. We have Rochelle Prasad with us. She is representing Spark Foundation, and I would request Rochelle to tell about her club and what they are doing and their learning experience with the Conscious Capitalism simulation. Rochelle.
Thank you so much, Bindu. Hello, everyone. My name is Rochelle. I'm an education rights and youth engagement activist located on the beautiful Coast Salish territories, otherwise known as Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. And I'm the proud founder of Spark Foundation. Spark Foundation is dedicated to empowering the next generation through free life education programming, fostering personal growth, and breaking down barriers to access higher education. We've impacted 500,000 young people across Canada through our free programming and have empowered over 30,000 young people to take the next step to get into higher education, and have given away over $10,000 in scholarships to Canadian youth. And back to the simulation, never in my life have I owned a bicycle company or a mock bicycle company, and Spark has. This was all our first time, and we had so much fun. Because of the marketplace simulation, we were able to enhance our leadership skills and lifestyle skill sets as well. In saying this experience was truly transformative for us. Competing against some of the brightest minds from various institutions challenged our whole team to think critically and creatively about how a business and/or startup can be a force for good in society. Through the competition, we developed a very comprehensive business model that not only aimed for profitability, but also prioritized ethical practices, social impact, environmental sustainability as well. And this journey was a remarkable learning experience for our team here at Spark. It pushed us to really redefine and refine our ideas, collaborate, and as well as present our vision confidently. Thank you so much for this journey. We had a lot of fun learning with you.
Okay, thank you, Rochelle, for your experience sharing. And now we have a third top team from South and Central Asia. And Sheikh Iqbal Pasha is representing the team as a student representative from Transforming Rural Youth. So Iqbal, can you share with us the work you do at your club and how was your experience working with Conscious Capitalism simulation?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Bindu, for the introduction. So hello, everyone, and namaste from India. I am honored to represent TRI, Transforming Rural Youth from Oxford University. Today, I'm eager to share our journey and the impactful work we have been doing to advance sustainable development through entrepreneurship. At TRI, our mission is to empower rural communities by nurturing entrepreneurship, We identify and support rural entrepreneurs, raise the awareness about entrepreneurship among students, and we upskill small business owners to help them to increase their income. Some of our proudest achievements in establishing an One India outreach office based in rural communities, which promotes entrepreneurship, where we offer literacy sessions and various sessions to empower the students and the local communities. And thus, to name few of some activities we have done, we have renovated some of the basic infrastructure in government schools in rural areas. And these activities have significantly impacted not only our university, but also the communities, fostering a sense of cultural innovation and responsible management. They have been a meaningful development experience for the students in enhancing their learning journeys. Participating in conscious capitalism competition was transformative. For us, it challenged us to create value for all stakeholders while maintaining our commitment to sustainability, reinforcing the importance of ethical leadership and balancing profit with purpose. And I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to our university for their unwavering support. Their guidance has been crucial in enabling us to achieve these goals. Thank you, Prime, for this opportunity to share our story in our global stage. We are proud to contribute to the global Primes community and drive positive change for a better future. Thank you.
Huge round of applause for all the team, 3 top teams. Now we have a little bit about how we judge finally the 3 teams to declare the winner. So after playing the simulation, we had a process of judging the teams on the basis of their presentation to a board of judges. So in that presentation, the teams were supposed to recap their firm's strategy and the performance, and how did they take care of their shareholders, all the stakeholders, sorry, and then how the company created a societal impact on the all parameters, like creating good facilities, taking care of their employees, society, and overall impact. And finally, they shared with us what they learned and what they are taking away from this whole exercise of many weeks. And this is how they actually gave us a feeling that this is not just a simulation they played, but this is something, this is going to transform them for their future leadership. And we can see this as an example that these young minds are going to be the real social leaders who would be contributing in creating a sustainable future. So now we have the announcement for the results.
Are you
Arnie?
ready? Are you ready, Arnie?
Yes,
Are you ready,
yes.
Bindu?
Yes.
Yes, we are ready.
So
Let's see the drums, and then you call Arnie. Okay.
yes,
Yes.
with great excitement, we wish to
Good.
announce the global.
That was a fun journey, and we'll end fun. So
And so we have a drum roll. And the global winner is the Sustainability Club with Sophia Katini, and her work was fantastic. Her presentation was great. The entire effort was exceptional. But I will say, close on her heels were the other teams, and their work was also exceptional. When you think about all the different people who have played this simulation over the last several years. So I want to congratulate Sophia and give you this opportunity to have share a few thoughts about this competition. Oh, and
before handing to
Yeah.
her, with the
Most
great
important thing.
with the great support of Marketplace Simulation, who has been sponsoring the Global Forum and sponsoring the Sustainability Awards, not only with resource, but woman capital content. We are pleased to announce that the Sustainability Club will receive a $2,000 monetary prize to be allocated in their local activities. Right, Arnie?
absolutely right. And it's well earned. Sophia, congratulations to you and your club.
Thank you. Wow, this is mind blowing. I didn't know about the prize. Wow. Thank you.
Congratulations, Sophia.
Thank you so much. I'm really so happy about this. This is incredible. Thank you for the news. I think I should say some words. So first of all, I would like to thank you guys. I would like to thank PGS, and I would like to thank Marketplace for organizing this competition. While it did have many challenges, and I will not pretend like it didn't, it was so fun to go through it. I feel like I learned so much, and in the process, I became a better leader, I would say. Hopefully, as Bindu said, hopefully in the future, I can put into practice what I've learned. And also what Rochelle said before about never in my life owning a bike industry. I very much relate, but somehow Marketplace made me feel passionate about this. Every quarter when I would log in and I would see the results from my company, I would feel joy in a way that I almost as if I genuinely own it. So thank you for developing this amazing tool. Thank you. Additionally, I would like to thank my sustainability club. I think ever since my dear friend Ali and I created it in 2023, after we participated in COP27, it's just been a joy to see people come in and join and thrive and achieve great things in the realm of sustainability. I feel like watching the club feels like seeing my baby thrive. So then I feel like a proud mother, which is incredible. So I thank every member of the club for their dedication and their passion. And lastly, I feel like I should thank my professor, Jeremy Williams, because he has always inspired and motivated me to pursue my passion in sustainability from the day one. So to my dear professor, I want to thank him for always supporting me and rooting for my success. This award, it should be for him. Thank you all.
All right, congratulations to you. Great work. And Paulo, do you want to have your closing remarks? Bindu and I have a couple.
Yeah, please go ahead. We still have a few minutes. So if you want to close, then I close and we can say until next year, but please go ahead.
Yeah, we had this competition. It was the pinnacle competition of the PRME Global Students. And it was a great challenge for the students to manage so many facets of a business and simultaneously make a positive societal contribution. At the end of the day, as Sophia was saying, Rochelle said, and Bindu as well, we are much more interested in developing the talent and the mindset to be responsible managers. And we just love hearing the takeaways that each of you had today, as well as in your final presentations. Because we do want to be part of that transformational process, and we want to encourage you to take everything that you have learned at your university through the PRIME sustainability initiative and the simulation, and go out and do good and change the world. So thank you for that opportunity. And Bindu?
Yeah, I would be happy to share my closing remarks with this, that where there is a will, there is a way. So students actually performed very well, and they were able to own the company. Not only just they were running a bike company, but they were running a conscious business. And I could see how they were doing behind the scene. And I'm sure that they are taking away this learning for a longer time. Lifelong learning, it's a part of now. And like conscious capitalism, just not a kind of a learning tool, but it is all about developing the mindset of the students. So they are actually having a like greater or the higher purpose. So purpose of the business just not only to earn the profit, but it is to make the society and the societal impact on a greater scale. So for that, they have to manage the company with the conscious leadership and then developing the conscious culture. And in turn, they are actually integrating all the stakeholders. This is the philosophy of the conscious capitalism, which is actually including the SDG, the concept of SDG, triple bottom line, SRI, or ESG. So in an imbibed kind of forum, we have developed this conscious capitalism, and it is good to see so many students are participating. The second year of this marketplace conscious capitalism simulation, we have that great kind of enthusiasm and the participation. We are really very thrilled and grateful to the Prime to give us this kind of platform and sharing the this tool and the experience with the audience. Thank you so much.
Good. Thank you so much. Again, Bindu, Ernie, our three students. Congratulations, Sophia. For me, I'm super proud to be just to follow and to share with you all the PRME Global Student Journey. We launched PGS in the Global Forum 2021, also a virtual Global Forum. And I remember one of the first slides of PGS when we're in the conceptualization phase, we wrote in the beginning as an introduction that the future of responsible management education is today. So I've been learning so much in the past 4 years with all these remarkable students taking action and driving, not only demanding, but pursuing and driving the change they want to see in the world. So if this, we are landing today with like great friends and partners with an infrastructure fully student-led that enable us to, from the beginning to the end, deliver a sustainability award, deliver a monetary prize. And here we are in the Global Forum 2024 with the theme of accelerating our common agenda. And accelerating will take place within the university and behind it, as the students are doing in the ground. So within the university ecosystem, I call the students watching us to come join PGS, to reach out to their regional leaders. They are there to serve you and your organizations, to co-create with us, PRME Global Students. We are here to serve, but you have a lot to contribute to this global journey. For the faculty listening to us, please take a special look on what your students are doing behind the classroom. It's a learning opportunity for we all to follow this action, this student agency. But giving attention, try to empower them, to foster, try to bring their expertise, their interest within the classroom. That's a lifelong journey way to accelerate our common agenda. And for business following us here today, please also pay attention to the students in your areas. Don't see them as only potential employers in the future. See them as current leaders in their university ecosystems and behind them. As marketplace, please join us in this exchange, because I'm pretty sure that Bindu, Ernie, and all marketplace teams also learned with them. So by joining efforts within and behind the academia, the university ecosystem, taking into consideration institutional engagement and personal interactions, there we will be able to accelerate our common agenda. So thank you all, and see you next year for sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.